You're here to learn about networking. Good. Fair warning though, networking is a long game, so you have to be sure that this is the strategy for you. You're still here? Alright then, let's get started. Hello creative people, I am Jade and you found my channel Misskoko the Librarian, where I help small businesses and job hunters create a rockin' online presence. If you are new here, smash that subscribe button because I do not want you to miss out on any of the juicy goodness I have here for you. Networking is an activity that you do to build professional relationships. Let me say that again. Networking is building relationships. It is not about letting everyone know I'm here or handing out the most business cards or checking out the competition. If you go into networking events with that mindset, you're doing it wrong. Which brings me to my first tip, which is to change your mindset about networking. What do you do when you want to make a new friend? You spend time with them. You talk to them. There may even be a little exchange of gifts. And did you notice what the key thing was there? You give. Networking is no different. You are essentially making new friends, but in a professional capacity. It doesn't seem so hard to change your mindset about networking now, does it? Go into networking events with a giving mindset and you'll do 100% better than everyone else there. I also find that when we change our mindset about networking, much of the pressures and expectations that we put upon ourselves just melt away. My second tip is to find your tribe. These are the 1 or 2 people you locate at networking events that you can really connect with. You probably won't find your perfect tribe by going to one event, but if you keep going to networking events, you'll see the same people popping up as well. Those people are your tribe and the people that you want to have as a professional connection. I actually created a video earlier this year all about building your professional connections. So once you finish with this one, go check that one out as well. And these people that you keep bumping into at events will most likely have the same interests as you, which will make it much easier to build a relationship with them. If you're having trouble locating networking events to go to, I would get in touch with your professional association and see who's in charge of your local branch. They should know what's going on in your area. In fact, I did this research myself a few years back. So in the description below, I will put links to the professional associations for ASA, RIMPA, ALIA, and who's the other one now? Who's the other one? AMAGA. That's it. They've just changed their name recently and now they're AMAGA instead of the Museums Galleries Australia. But yes, links in the description for the Victorian branches of those professional associations. Before we get into my third tip, which is building a relationship with your tribe, I just wanted to mention a few no-nos when it comes to networking events. If you're going to networking events, I expect you would have done your research. You would have found out what content is being presented, if any, and any activities you will need to participate in, as well as who will be going. So, if you're like me, you'll probably have a list of people that you want to meet. When you are at your event though, don't look over the shoulder of the person you're currently talking to locate anyone who is on your list. It's rude. It's also fine if you don't meet everybody who's on your list. Sometimes the best networking opportunities come from unplanned conversations. Also, don't shove your card at everyone you're talking to. It's rude. Wait for the person you are talking to mention that they want to keep in contact. Then you give them your business card. And definitely do not spend your time at networking events talking trash about people in your industry. It's rude and it does you no favours. People remember that negativity and then will pass on their impression of you to others. And given that the information management industry in Australia is so small, talking trash about people is essentially closing doors on any opportunities before they even reach you. Alright, back to my third tip, which was to, yes, that's right, build a relationship with your tribe. And honestly, this is so easy. You've already found a couple of people who have the same interests as you, who may be going to the same networking events and conferences as you this year, or could have quite possibly attended the same university. So you already have some talking points and something you can build on. But to further that relationship building, it helps to go to networking events with this knowledge in mind. Who's going that you already know? What events do you have your eye on in the next year? What conferences will you attend in the next 2 years? And, well, if you're anything like me, what are some future cosplay opportunities that are coming up? Having this knowledge is how you build relationships with your tribe, because you're going to networking events with something to give, which over time could bloom into coffee dates and any other professional opportunities you can think of. And if you don't have that sort of knowledge, then turn those into questions that you can ask people at the networking event. So let's go over those tips again. How do we effectively network in person? First of all, change your mindset. You want to go into these events with something to give, not take. Number 2 is to identify your tribe. These are 1 or 2 people that you can really connect with so that you can, number 3, build a relationship with them, which will hopefully lead you to many new opportunities in future. And if you find you need help locating events or finding the best networking opportunity for you, I provide career coaching for students and new graduates. We can discuss your situation, maybe come up with some career goals and go from there. Having watched this whole video, I want to hear from you. What are your networking preferences? Do you have some go-to strategies that you always use? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more helpful content just like this. Remember to always be curious, and I'll see you next week.